Ah, crap. Let's just... Good, that was enough. And she still has 4 casts of fire for the boss, which is about what you need to almost kill the guy. So, you might be wondering why I gave Firion that fire spell. Well, pretty much just for this upcoming boss, because this boss has too much defense for me to really hurt him. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Maria use her... I also gave Firion the fire book in case we ran into a bunch of those slimes. Those green slimes only have 10 hit points, so they're really easy to kill with a multi-target spell. Let's do this. There we go. I like this guy's little sprite. Well, okay. Just ambush me, why don't you? So, I gave Firion the fire book in case I ran into green slimes. He could take care of the green slimes without Maria wasting her MP, since her spell is obviously going to be much more potent. And I also gave it to him for this, because... Who did you cast that on? Cast that on Minwu. Minwu, you cast yours on Firion. Like I said, this guy has 420 hit points. I have a level 4 spell. I'm probably going to be able to kill him with just Maria. But having a additional 250 damage there from Firion will help out, because his physical attacks are not going to do anything. Okay. Yeah, see, 5 points of damage. And that's occasionally. Like, most of the time, you're going to do 0. And that can lead to a very long, long battle if you don't have MP. Now, this guy can be teleported away, but I haven't worked on it at all, so it's still level 1. So, the chances of me getting it to stick are really, really slim. So it's just easier to cast fire. So, that's what we're doing. Hey, free Mythril armor. That guy can drop Mythril axes, Mythril armor, and I think 1 or 2 other items. During my last play, the one that was ruined by the rain, I actually won a Mythril axe from him, which was really great because, well, you know, I'm gonna need a Mythril axe for what I'm going to be doing. Let's teleport the hell out of here. Teleport is actually a decent spell to level up, because you can actually grind it out, like outside of battle, and you can't really do that with pretty much any of these other spells except, like, say, Cure. So what you do is you walk in, cast it, and then you get put back out here, and then you walk in, you cast it, and you do that over and over and over again. Like I said, not going to be abusing the teleport spell for its combat capabilities, so, you know, leveling it up is honestly just a waste of MP. Nah. So, you'll probably never see me, by the way, cast that fire spell that I put on Firion ever again. It's really only useful in that Simmet Falls dungeon, because of the green slimes and the boss. Like, if I hadn't got that fourth level in fire magic, or I had used up, let's say I didn't have 4 casts of that spell, I would have had to have had Firion help with the offense there. Otherwise, I would have had to whack him to death like 5 HP at the time. I'm thinking, like, that's just not a good idea. So anyway, we're done with Joseph for now. You're welcome, Nelly. Delicious soda. Probably shouldn't be drinking it, but I don't care. Alright, so we're gonna... We got 2 choices here. We can walk back, or we can take the airship. Taking the airship is very expensive. But I think I'm going to do it anyway. Just to save time. While I'm looking, let me see... 12 and 9. Ooh, that's pretty good. 9 stamina? 6. I was hoping he'd have like 7 or 8 by now. That's okay, though. He'll catch up, trust me. Because once we get the boat, we're gonna go get Holy. And then he's going to be a destruction machine. Holy is one of the best spells in the game, just because, as far as I know, nobody resists it. And it just destroys large groups of enemies. Because he's going to have it like up to like 9 or 10, because he doesn't have any other attack magic. Alright. I think I already did all that. Anyway. So, if I remember correctly, this costs a lot more money in the NES version, in, I think, the PS1 version. And they don't have nearly as many of these locations. Like, I'm pretty sure you can't get back to Altair. So, yeah. We're going to go to Altair. I've got lots of money. It's okay. Money in this game is not even a thing. Like, it's a thing, like, early on. But really, once you... After this point right here, where I'm going to be buying Mythril equipment, there's not really anything to buy. At least for me. Let's show her the Mythril. Now, so if you remember Tobul, he's that old man in the weapon shop who is pretending to be a senile old geezer. Let's take it to him. And then we'll be able to get us some Mythril weapons. You're just an old man, huh? How about some of this? So there's now Mythril shops in Altair, I think Paloom and Poft, and possibly Gatria. But everything we need to buy right now is just right here. Alright, and we need 2 Mythril shields. Alright. Mythril and Mythril. Mythril and Mythril. I think I'm gonna go ahead and sell my stuff too while I'm here. Let's see. We don't need this, or this, or that, or that, or that. We do need those 2 bronze shields because we're gonna put them on here. If I put 2 Mythril shields on them, they'd probably have 99 evasion, but like they're already faster than pretty much all the monsters, so it doesn't matter. All right, we got Mythril now. Alright, we have to destroy, delay, or dismantle the Dreadnought. Alliteration is fun. So, Bafsk is to the east of Salamand. I guess it's closer to... Is that Poft or Paloom? The city with Sid in it. You go kind of north, and you hug that mountain to the east there. You go north and around, and that's Bafsk, and that's where we're going. I'm thinking about whether or not I actually want to go ahead and buy Mythril shields for... I do need 1,000 gil to go buy the life spell, but I can buy that later. The dungeon in Bafsk is not very dangerous. So all the different places that sell Mythril now, you're not the Mythril salesman, sell different stuff. So this place sells the bows and the axes. And the other place sold knives and maces. I do need one of those axes. I'm gonna go ahead and buy it, so that way I don't have to come back here later. Oh, this guy doesn't have Mythril armor for sale. Huh. I actually didn't know that. Well, we're here, so let's go ahead and take the boat. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum, we're on a boat. I could sing the Lonely Island song if you wanted to. Oh God, how old is that song now? It's pretty old. I have yet to stay in an inn. That is dumb of me. That's okay. My Mythril weapons will see us through these battles. It's not a big deal. Briefly thought about going back and staying at the inn, but Bafsk is just literally right here. Okay. There's the Dreadnought. Would you describe... Now, okay, would you describe the effect that is happening on this world map as Mode 7? Like... I'm just asking, like, the way it's angled, you know? Would you consider this to be Mode 7? Quasi Mode 7? Yeah, we know. You can talk to the guards here, by the way. Yep, so there are no Mythril anything for sale here. And there's Borgin. I want to stay in the inn, though. Sure. In the older versions of this game, before Dawn of Souls, the inn was extremely expensive. Like, wow. I think that's one of the things that really makes this version a lot more tolerable than the NES version for a lot of people. The newer versions, Dawn of Souls and stuff, is because the prices are not so bad, so you don't have to kill... You don't have to fight 20 random battles to stay in at the end. And we'll never see him again. In fact, where the hell did he go? So anyway, this is the next dungeon. It's a relatively short little place that has no boss at the end. This place is really just kind of irritating. There's no good treasure or nothing. I mean, see, look, got a long sword. I guess we could sell it, but honestly, I'd rather have just had the money. Let's do this, and this, and this. We're going to do our best to use up our MP by the time we get out of here. One of the irritating things about this place, by the way, is you cannot teleport out of here. Hey, point of spirit. Every bit helps. You know, I was thinking about why some people don't like the whole incremental growth systems like you see in this game and the Saga games. And I think the main reason people don't like it is it's because the growth is gradual. You know, you don't get... When in most Final Fantasy games you gain a level, you gain a significant boost in strength. You'll gain... 100 hit points and 5 strength and all that other stuff. In this game, it's slower, so you don't get that gratification, that rush. No, blink. Just work on my thunder spell for a bit. And I'm not 100% sure if this is true for the newer versions of the game, but in the NES version, the first time you cast a spell, it gets more experience than every other cast. It's just the way the formula works. So it's beneficial, at least for sure in the NES version. But I'm also pretty sure in these newer versions as well, because that doesn't seem like something they would change to me. To mix up your spells, you know? Let's see. But right now I think I need to cast some fire. Fire is going to be my main go-to spell for pretty much the entire game. The reason is that, if I haven't mentioned this before, like I said, I'm having a hard time remembering what I have and hadn't mentioned because of having to throw out that footage. The vast majority of the enemies in the game are either weak to or neutral on fire. So you're able to just cast the fire spell a lot of the times, and it will do something. I think Blizzard is the most resisted of the three main elements. And then, of course, Thunder, and then Fire is the least. There is actually a fourth elemental spell called Scourge in this game. It's Poison Elemental, so it's kind of like the precursor to Bio. It is pretty useless.